in Boom Beach Ideas, we got the microwave head. Now, this is a weird troop, okay? It doesn't have any stuff inside the microwave, but let me explain why, okay? Microwave head is basically a troop that has 1,561 HP. The range is short, and the movement speed, which I forgot about, is just slow. Slow, okay. This is how to write it. Now, he does 551 damage per second, and it's radiation, okay? Now, you know the microwaver in, Boom Beach, the prototype? It's a prototype that goes like this. Okay, basically, anyone in its range, they can't reflect it, they can't, do anything to it unless if they destroy the microwaver. Yeah. Unless if they destroy the microwaver radiation will be gone. So, I made Microwave Head, which does the same thing. He won't attack. He'll just, anything in range will get, radiation. Because that's what that is. Now, next up we got is the Sick Explosionator. Now, this guy is sick for a reason. Now, the Sick Explosionator basically has a fever, and if you can't tell, he has thrown up on his shirt. And also, he has thrown up on his pants, too. I don't know why I add that over here or here, but pretend that's there. Now, he has 561 HP. Normally, it would probably be more, but he has been weakened by sickness. Now, his range is short, and the movement speed is slow because of how sick he is. Now, he has 60 damage per second. I know this looks weird, but this is actually throw up. So, basically, he just throws up barf, and then when it lands on the ground, it'll do this towards him and towards probably other defenses. Like this part and this part won't do as many damage. He won't lose HP from this. But this side, it'll only be 1 HP per hits of these defenses. So yeah, he just basically barfs onto a defense. So he just basically barfs onto a defense, and yeah, that's it. Now, a new effect that I like to call sickness. So when the Sick Explosionator barfs on top of a defense, and it get covered in barf, before it destroyed, if it can be covered in a lump or so, let's say this is a cannon, right? So, this is a cannon, and that cannon has been barfed on. Not this way, because it can't go that way. And now, if it's been, that much barf, if it's been, this much barf on top, or maybe just, this much barf, maybe more layered on each other, at least that much, I don't know, but it'll just shoot more each second, and it will lay down. It'll do less damage, but more shots per second. So because of his fever, when he's fully destroyed, it'll be like the Flotsam Cannon. No, this is not a message, by the way, because if you put a head over it, it looks like a face with eyes. No, this is the explosion. Okay, so it explodes because of his fever. Yeah, you see he has a fever on his forehead. Yeah, the red on his forehead is the fever. So that's what's gonna cause the explosion. He has 0 HP now, which means dead, basically. And now he's gonna, like, explode. Now, this is not gonna be like the start. Like, when he dies, it's gonna be like the duration of the Flossom Cannon. Also, Boomcat Paskins, Microwave Head, the Ice Row Rave. The Ice Row Rave is basically the microwave head, but except the microwave is on water. And next up, we got is the music player. I want to destroy you. Yes, that's in this case what IWDY stands for. Now, this is a Mega Crab defense. I'm not going to explain you why. And also, he's a robot, okay? His face looks like a robot. Sleeves looking like coming out of his shirt, which is also made of metal. He's also wearing shorts, which are not real. Now, you might be wondering, what is this? That is not poop. That is a disc scratcher. And normally, disc scratchers work like this. I'm drawing it. I don't know what it looks like. But basically, this stick basically scratches the disc. And yeah, he's scratching the disc. Normally, disc, no one does. It's just like this. Or maybe I'm wrong. Correct me in the comments if I am wrong. So, this is a disc scratcher that will scratch the disc. Now, he has 1,000 HP. The range is short and no movement speed. So it does the distraction dance. Now, no, it's called a distraction dance, but I'm just gonna say it's called a distracting dance. Now, here's the distracting dance. Yeah, that's the distracting dance. And that's what this troop is doing. So once one troop or maybe a hero come towards it, at least one troop comes toward it, and the hero, it doesn't just have to be a troop, it can be a hero that comes toward it. The music will start, and I don't know what it will be like. It'll be something like, I will definitely destroy you. Yeah, that's the startup for it. Now, it's basically when the music ends, it'll explode. So, he will explode. The things in, like, these stuff, and the stuff that makes them robots explode out. Like, it literally just gets out of his. And also, what it says here is, once the music gets all the troops, which now it's just, whenever the music ends, it explodes. So it basically just doesn't need to just be hit. It can be destroyed by, like, troops. Like, Zukas just sporadic, like, just attack at it. Then that will be another way of exploding. But this way is just when the music ends. You might see in here that there's nothing out, but that's because in Boom Beach, here, let me show you. You might see that there's actually nothing gonna be out, like, and that's because it'll be destroyed. Just everything will just fall out, and maybe hit a couple troops. Like, this troop is getting hit by the square. This circle is gonna hit this troop right at the head, which will I don't know how much that would be, but there's also some ones that can't be hit by that can be hit But if they were like in the range, just exactly like in the range, this, yeah, just exactly in the range. These, the one that I'm pointing at, that will hit to the farthest one. And if there's no like farthest one, like the ones that are getting hit by the circle and the square are the farthest ones, then it'll probably hit the ground.